No intro, no nothing. You know the game we have to play.
I mean, I might know the game, but from this alone, I'm not sure.
Hold on. Game's not loaded up yet. There we go. You know what the fuck this is.
Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. Oh no.
You knew what the fuck this was when it happened when it was. So, Logan and I tried to play this game a while ago, like a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And after the first episode that we recorded, I just got so exhausted talking to everybody. I was just like, nah, fuck it.
That's definitely the reason we quit.
Talking to the homeboy
Yeah, yeah.
made me fucking it made me.
Wait,
We're gonna continue with the loadout that we had, which was a thinker, 5124.
are you sure that was what we had?
Yeah, it automatically kept the shit.
Are you really?
I think. I don't know. Do I got to
I
start
think you
over?
just selected a preset, because like there's 3 presets.
Okay, we'll do it again. Run it again. I don't care.
What the actual fuck?
This is why we don't do these every month anymore.
This, this is why mom doesn't fucking love you. What the shit are we doing with our lives? Okay.
I'm killing myself for views. The fucked up part is that I'm probably getting no views.
Yeah, so you picked yeah, that thing. You know what I mean? Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is great. It's gonna make for great commentary.
Uh,
Antar right now, terrible at everything.
yep, let's go. Run it.
Dude, I kind of wanted to see if it would let you.
It probably will.
Alright, what's your brain power? You a 6?
Motherfucking
You a goddamn
genius.
genius?
Nah.
What you running? What you running, dog?
Wait. Okay. Psyche. I want that one pretty high too. Like I don't know, like a 3.
That's average. That's pretty average.
Yeah.
So you pretty fucking smart. You got a nice strong psych, and you're pretty fucking weak
No, this is what I
and
want.
slow.
This is what I want. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm losing my goddamn mind.
If you think
Oh man,
if you think
that's
for a
fine.
second.
That's good to you. Sounds fine.
Okay.
You could run wherever the hell you want. Shit. Now we talked about this when we did the first thing, but this is your signature skill that you select. So like for example, you select a skill and that gains a +1. So like empathy there in the psyche would be a +4. Additionally, everything else in like the psyche tree would also get a +1. So sometimes people like to put it in the thing they're really good at so that they don't fuck up what they're really good at, or sometimes people put it in like the shitty ones so they have a better chance of not being shitty. There you go. What's your signature skill gonna be? Inland Empire.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm good at this one.
It's so funny because again, I kind of want to just do like, here's what all of these are, but like, nah.
So you and I have already ran through what all of these are.
Yep,
I don't remember what all of them are, but I'm sure you'll tell me when it happens. Or
pretty
the
much.
game will tell me when it happens.
I
I
mean,
just
shit, it kind
remember.
of gives you a thing right underneath the name, like gut feelings and like the shit behind the subconscious kind of deal.
I
That's what
just
Inland Empire is.
I just know for a fact that I liked Inland Empire and I liked Shivers.
Shivers is like feeling of the city, I think. Yeah, it's like your instincts and stuff.
This is.
Electrochemistry is drugs.
I know.
Visual calculus is fucking obvious.
Okay. What do we do
Uh-huh.
now? I don't understand what's happening.
Confirm.
Okay.
There you go. Now we in
Yay.
the game.
We in this bitch.
What a day.
I
What a
got a
goddamn day.
hose.
Hmm.
Looking for the Dragon Balls.
There's
Okay.
nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it.
Mhm.
No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Cool. Say
All right,
less.
Antar, you are sloshed out of your mind. Go.
No, he said I didn't have to do anything anymore.
Go.
I don't have to do anything anymore.
All right, stream's over, guys. Hope you had a nice time.
Good night. Oh god.
Oh
Ever.
Lord.
Oh, no. Okay, he said ever. Gotta stop right there. We're good.
Forever.
Never, ever.
Forever, ever.
Never, ever, baby.
Okay, you got it.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Okay. So, from the big homie Wooly versus, I did listen to his spoiler cast of this,
Huh?
and I
Tell me
know,
more.
I know about the ex-wife and how our
Mhm.
protagonist here really hates her.
Yeah. He does, in fact. Or depending on how you play, really fucking loves her.
I think the answer is yes in comparison to love and hate, because I've always said this: love is not the opposite of hate.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
The opposite of love and hate is apathy. Which,
Good point. Okay.
give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon
Give me some more of that sweet, sweet
nothing
oblivion.
upon nothing.
I never thought I'd love to hear the term sweet brother.
Oh?
I don't know why. It felt very endearing.
Okay.
I like nothing.
I know you
I
do,
like
baby.
nothing.
I know.
Can you cough up more of some of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth.
Give me
passage.
more of the shit.
Allons-y. Let's go.
All right. Nothing down to fuck all, borough.
There's a lot of French in this game. I don't speak French. Actually, where's Abby? Ping Abby. Tell her to get her ass here.
Alrighty.
Tell her there's French
Abby,
involved that we
Abby,
don't
Abby,
know how to
Abby,
do
Abby.
shit.
Abby.
Look, I am tired of being this type of animal who gives a shit.
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
No, don't stop. Keep singing me the sweet song of death.
The song of death.
This is actually just you right now.
But what is this?
Ayo, give me
Somewhere
anything that
in
makes me so I
saw
don't have to think
bloated
anymore.
Man meet around you. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk
Ooh.
the desert,
Well, yeah.
hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Yo, disco's
Disco
cool
music
and
is
all.
fire. Yeah, disco's fire.
Disco's cool and all, but can we get some rap music in this bitch? Can we get some Tech 9?
The problem is, I bet there is rap music in this game. If I remember correctly, I think there is a point where you can get something like rap music going on.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Hey, you're a goddamn fucking champion. You're killing this shit.
No, the fuck I'm not. Shut up. I don't want to hear any more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of
Take me
liquor
back to
rises from
nothing,
your
says
mouth,
Antar.
and with it, a
an ungodly headache.
Someone fucking cut my head
A
off.
fiery streak penetrates your skull,
Cut my
trying to
cut
force
my
your
life
eyes
into
open.
pieces.
It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
I know I'm a Hellion, but this was not the time.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice Kanema motor carriage.
Okay,
Get
you
out of my
realized that was a
ears.
vehicle. Nope. Hey, Antar, there's you. Antar, a few hours ago when waking up.
Shut up. Oh god.
Whew. There you go. There you go.
Alright, play a game.
Click game.
What the hell was I drinking?
Commodore Red.
Commodore Red sounds like a type of one.
What?
It sounds like a type of one.
Okay. Okay.
Hold tab to highlight. Highlight what?
I think it highlights everything you
Oh.
can interact with.
Oh, okay, right. I'm gonna forget that. Please remind me that I can do that.
I won't remind you.
Okay.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
How do you rip off the faucet?
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a
How
man.
do you rip off the boss?
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Got nothing.
Okay.
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
If I recall correctly, there's a lot of gambling and a lot of fights.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of that.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through.
Ooh.
You are not what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Alrighty.
Okay,
And
listen.
Fire says, "Hey, fucking don't do that."
Listen, I know this is
Don't
my
do that.
instinct talking right here, and I know this is something that I don't want to do, but I do want to say that no matter what happens, it is still me.
Yeah, there you go.
Behold,
Wow. Look at that smile.
Yo, all things considered, aside from this goofy ass smile, I look pretty good.
you have
Okay.
no idea who this thing is, do you?
Who is it? Is it an alcoholic? Is it a superstar?
I think I'm some kind of superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to
Yeah.
make an expression with that face? Why?
I like how the mirror is shit talking me. It's beautiful.
No, your own brain is shit talking you.
But it says the mirror said that.
Not your own brain. Your own brain, it put a voice to a mirror, and you talk shit on yourself. How does that make you feel?
It's gotta be because I'm some sort of superstar, right?
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, I'll try to stop that.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
God damn it.
What does it even mean?
You fucked it up.
What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I don't know. I think it's I think it's supposed to be a little suggestive.
It's for the ladies?
I think it's meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise.
You lie.
I promise. Definitely
you
will.
can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Alright, try to stop the expression. Or don't.
It belongs in the new,
Wow.
the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate uncontested way of life for our species.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
It has
Things
to
were
do
good.
with
It was
everything.
smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion.
I don't know what that means either.
Mhm.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling
I
swirl
love
of
it.
disco music, in an open air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Oh wow. So the whole thing about it is you stole it from someone else?
I stole it from someone else who did disco.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Where your pretty little head.
How long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is
So
a
the new
vast
is old.
ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Anything else in there, like who I am and why did I jerk myself into oblivion?
You have
Nah.
some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
So basically, what happened was I woke up. I remember that there was a stream right before I almost went back to sleep after turning my alarm. I got up, tried to eat, failed at that. Ate some cold fries, failed at that. Went downstairs to go see what was in the fridge. Didn't find anything I wanted to eat. My aunt gave me a smoothie, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
So it's literally what's happening.
Yeah. What the
Everyone
fuck
loved it.
is life?
Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I guess that's it then.
Well,
It
you
doesn't
you
have to be.
you did it.
You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Okay, obviously this impossible for me to do, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, it's only a
It's
3%
too
chance.
late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay,
A minor miracle. All right, sounds like a plan.
excellent. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs.
Popping bottles in the
Getting slizzard. When we drink, we do it right. Sipping, that's not the lyrics. What the hell was
sound
that?
slizzard. You good? You good there, bud? You having fun?
Don't ever in life talk to me.
Okay, you gonna grab like your jacket or the tie on the fucking
This fan
ceiling
has two
fan?
chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Man, what a necktie.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
What a fucking statement.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Hey,
Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you
why
have
is
in
the
your hand is
necktie
a
like an
fantastically
SCP?
colourful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Those are cool.
If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan?
Me.
Maybe this thing
Hey,
is
you heard it here,
dangerous
folks.
somehow. An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off
Love it.
immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Okay, turn it off. Turn it off.
The lights are off.
Thank God.
Alright. Turn off the sun.
Okay. I have a shirt now. Oh, there's pants here. Let's try that. All right, I have pants. There's a jacket
Hey.
here too. Let's try that.
Hold on. There's the yellow little the fucking fuck you thing.
I saw it. What's this?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
I like fishing.
It says "whirling in rags" on the aluminium key ring.
Whirling in
There is a
rags.
single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay, so I'm in a motel or something.
Yeah, you hanging out in a hotel motel.
We at the hotel motel Holiday Inn.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The
What's
morning
outside?
light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Shit is fucked.
Let's look at the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
You threw something out.
Did I break it
A
with my
fine
own
web of
hands?
Scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Okay, then what happened?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
What am I doing?
Something you've done before.
Okay, how big was the impact?
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Okay.
Like
did
the
you
green
throw?
shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
I don't know about you, Logan, but I don't think a shoe is enough to break a window.
Congratulations.
If you throw it
You
real
smashed
hard.
the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Someone else
Got
took
you
your
on the
shoe
counter?
and smashed the window with it. This person also forced the drinks on you.
I should go get the shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What you doing with your life?
I'm trying to get to the balcony, but it looks like you have to go outside the room to get to the balcony.
Yeah. You gotta go outside the room.
What else is there? Oh, what's... Oh, that's the door thing. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was still playing. That's rude.
I wonder who did that.
A reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Grab this shoe.
Shit be rolling empty.
Rolling. What?
What? Rolling. There you go. Loose 11 degrees centigrade, rainfall. Looks like there's quarters on the desk.
Need time to pass? Buy a book. Reading passes time quickly.
Yeah. Oh, sometimes it's helpful to pass time very quickly.
I don't have enough water. Wait, what kind of boomerang shit? It broke right here. How the hell did it get on the balcony?
I don't know.
Yay, I have my shoes now. Why are you flashing? Oh, right, I have an inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep, yep.
I was taking
good?
a drink of water.
Okay, okay. Checking on you. Gotta make sure you're not gonna die live on stream, you know?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm mostly sober at the moment.
You're just real fucking tired.
I'm just not here. A gust of rainy wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Yay.
Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced. Comfort.
Like shit.
Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Awesome. Can I go back inside now? I don't
No.
want to be a leprechaun anymore.
You're stuck out there forever now.
The smell of the sea makes me dizzy.
Off.
Uh,
There you go. Look at that shit. What's on the counter?
there's a bunch of shit on the counter. There's something on the table. Oh,
Hey,
cool.
look, money.
Change? I'll take that. Thanks.
Yeah, take some money.
Do I need to take that? Probably not, but
I would take it.
what the hell? Is that not something I can interact with? That's caps lock, not tab. What's this? What day is it? The calendar says March. The year is 51. Okay. We're in 1951 or 2051.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Hello.
So I'm military personnel.
No.
Okay.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
I don't know why that's the conclusion you go to.
I don't know.
Military personnel. Businessman.
Why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time.
All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official
Nani
police
the
business,
fuck?
no less.
Do you know what business that is?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
In truth, being a bitch.
Why don't I remember being a cop or literally anything?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Okay, who in the right man would
Could
let
it
me?
be because of the drinking? Nah, that's not how this works.
Who will let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
That's fucking true.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
I'm gonna let that go.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to win against this random lady. You're kind of cute though.
Try the expression.
Ooh.
Come on. Why are you still doing this?
Come on, come on.
Hey baby, listen. I'm still at death's door, bloated, a goner, and still. This long you ever stop, man.
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
You learn
takes
shit.
out her cigarette.
What kind of video games where you learn shit?
I see you walking with a switch.
She looks back at you.
Did you
light
see that fucking
blinking
hip hop?
off her
Yeah.
eyes.
And no, it never stops. Goodbye.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Even fucked up, I still fucking got it. Even when I low-key just asked her to kill me, I still got it. But you know what I love most about a woman, Logan?
That.
I love it when a woman just actually fucking kills me.
Correct. Correct.
That is still the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Wait,
I
what?
love it. You good?
Oh wait.
The door is closed.
You
Okay,
want
no.
to talk to her again?
Nah, just leave it alone. Click the thing.
Click the thing.
This weekend edition is just. Well, it wasn't French. I didn't even get to the part of that was French.
I didn't even get to the part of that was French.
I can't do English. I couldn't do English sober, for the record.
Yeah. What a fucking banger.
What kind of Stranger Things bullshit?
What a fucking banger. Da, 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 da.
What's this? This is where lyrics would be. Oh, it's one of the reading stands. A big old
It's like a music
karaoke
stand
mic
for
waiting for someone
karaoke.
to sing into it. Cool. The speakers connect to the radio. The music seasoned with static.
You should totally
Seasoned
set
with
the radio
static.
there
Love it.
the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
Correct.
My soul is indeed immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
You got it, dude.
Through a PA system.
Exactly.
By other people.
Mm-hmm. This goes well with the theory that I'm developing, that I'm down on my luck superstar person. Yeah.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sounds like you. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What
Pose.
should I
Pose.
sing when it comes down to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. You really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that
Yeah.
smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song.
Make
Who's
them
laughing
sad as
now?
fuck, Antar.
No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
I got my hands up, they playing my song, the butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. I got my hands up, they playing my song, I know I'm gonna be
A man
okay.
in his late 20s stands behind. the
Yeah,
counter,
yeah, yeah,
inspecting
yeah.
a
It's
stuffed
a party in the
seabird. As you approach,
USA.
he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
I sense you're not a fan.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
A
No
real
such thing.
humdinger.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're
Nah.
being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I guess I didn't do any of those things.
No.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What I've been doing all this time. Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen you around, man. You drunk as fuck all the time.
What's with this stuffed bird?
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most
Man,
likely
some-
on a wall.
Some big strong fucker just ripped that shit off.
This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola. The part of the world you are in right now.
What the hell is an Isola?
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
It's a bird?
Wait, there's a buddy?
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean by my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Hold on, are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like
So
a
the bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm
Nah,
the
you a
cafeteria
bartender.
Oh, I
manager.
got it. Logan, he's a barista.
Hey, bartender.
I like the bartender. Ooh, if you're looking for me, he's got the bird with him.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? The
What
menu
is
is
that?
web clean. There's only word Mondays written on it. A woman handwriting, but can you tell that it's a man or woman's handwriting? I've seen some pretty dude. I've seen some dudes with some pretty handwriting.
Thought you were just be like, I've seen some pretty dudes. I was been like, okay, Ansar, talk about this. All right.
I mean, I have, but that's not the sentence I was trying to come out of my mouth. This
Tell me all
is
about these pretty dudes you've seen, Antar.
this is the water cooler. I mean, I'm one of them. Hey, um,
Eh,
the
hanging out by the water cooler.
soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone's working.
Someone's doing their job, unlike you.
Yeah, fuck that. This is why I'm doing the streaming thing.
Yeah?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Why?
What the fuck is a spirit? A spirit decor?
Spirit of the corpse, basically, or spirit of the core, which is like camaraderie between brothers. It's the thing of like bonding with your
Oh,
battle buddies in
oh,
war and shit
this
like
is
that.
the cop one, right?
Yeah, this is, hey, we're all cops. We'll defend each other kind of deal. Is what it's trying to say.
But who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Hello,
Because he's a fellow cop.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative.
Hi,
Conceptualize.
my name is Mugen Ryuji. Nice to meet you.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I don't really know my name.
Okay then.
Okay.
It looks like we had a little
You,
scheduling error.
you
on
did
Sunday.
it.
Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, just talk to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I'm
Yep,
not.
totally.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Cool.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So, the body
Huh?
is still in the tree.
I never said
First
that.
time
You did.
detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where
Really?
it has
I
been
mean,
hanging
I don't know
for
why you would
7
think
days
that.
straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How could you be so sure I'm from police, but I can't remember anything? What are we supposed to do again? Let's keep going on. I can't remember anything, dude.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Are you
Huh.
saying that I'm not the worst piece of shit you've ever seen?
If you need something for your
Man.
headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What are we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Okay, well, let's go.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, I should have a badge that or
You mean
something,
you
right?
don't have
Yeah,
a
you should have a
badge?
badge or a gun, man.
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing.
That
I
means
advise you to
shortwave
try to
radio.
locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay. How are you, ma'am?
How are you?
Hello,
Hello,
sweetie.
sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
Oh. Oh.
I had one once, and then
I
I
had
lost
I had one
her.
once and then I fucked it up.
What was with that fucking wink?
Stop winking.
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over
Ah.
the rims of her glasses, and she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair, ma'am.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Oh, that
I love
sucks.
that. You
A
seem to be in a
paraplegic
chair,
is
ma'am.
someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Did you find a
Good
war?
God.
No, dear. I'm
Did you
not
know
quite
about
that old,
Pangea?
although I was injured in the line of duty.
I feel like I was in a war. Were you a mountaineer or something?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned it. Let's just move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
So, how'd you like to roll with me? Get on.
Whatever do you mean?
How would you like to roll with me? I don't mean that literally, because like you're in a wheelchair, but like
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in
you want to
crime.
go and take a ride with me.
Riding backyards, reading backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Man,
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Man.
Kim! Of course, I forgot I had you.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady.
Well, he is Asian.
And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
I love it. I was laughing my ass off, but I doubt anyone heard it. Oh man, I was laughing my ass off. You know that like quiet chuckle where you don't make enough noise to actually like be heard?
Yeah.
That's totally what that was. I was like, I am losing my mind. Oh, it was really funny.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I really would like to help out, but I don't want to slow you down.
If it weren't for all the stairs and potholes in Martinez, I'd join you for sure.
Sorry,
Join
drinking water.
you for sure.
She looks out the window wistfully. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed, like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Oh, it can be. Don't worry.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. I drank so
I,
hard I forgot literally
Oh
everything.
my.
we're glad that intern
You
member had
know
to hit
where
the right
we
buttons for
are,
stream.
right?
Dude, I, I knew I was getting fucked up last night because I was like, I can't see anymore. I have to make sure. When I
Oh,
said, "Did you
no.
know stream is over?" I was like, I'm about to actually die.
Yeah, yeah. I had a feeling that we were like, oh, by the way, stream is actually just over. Like it's done. Like there's no hey, another 2 minutes. Like no, you had already ended stream.
um, for anyone who doesn't know why I was drunk last night or why I was drunk on stream, is because we do this thing called Drunk Salty Bet. And for anyone who doesn't know what Salty Bet is, basically every 2D fighting game ever gets crammed into one game, and then the AI is set to fuck you, and then they fight.
Yeah.
We were drunk because we bet on the characters who were winning. Um, or we bet on a winning character, like horses. And if you win, you're chilling, you're big cool. But if you lose, you drink. And there were equal parts winning and losing that night.
Yeah, 100%.
And I drank a lot more than I normally do because I had eaten before, so I was able to absorb a lot more alcohol, which is why I woke up this morning drunk. There's nothing in this smoothie cup.
Nice.
I'm gonna take a short break in order to get me some more water.
Okay.
We will be right back as soon as I find the break screen button. There it is. Okay, I have returned, kind of.
Hey, look at you.
I have water, and I have a nice, mostly empty bowl of chili mac.
Mm.
Let's continue on with the game.
Man, you sound like you are not going to be able to do this.
I'm actually kind of fine. I'm just also tired, despite the fact that I slept 10 hours. So
Fair enough.
I'm just. It's not. It's not even like I don't want to do this. It's that I want to do it so bad, even though I probably should just go back to sleep.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. Is it's like you want to, but you sound like you are dying.
It's really not that bad.
Ugh.
This would be the equivalent of me just being tired.
Fair enough.
Abby can also attest to that because she's seen me both drunk, waking up in a fucking drunken splendor, and
Yeah.
just waking up tired. So she can
God,
attest to that.
I
If she
can't
ever
tell you though.
fucking shows up in chat,
Nah, she won't.
uh,
I'll tell you straight the fuck up. It was worse when we were in college, and like, I'd go out drinking and stuff, and I'd wake up, and it's like, oh, I have class. Oh God, I'm fucked. Like,
for me, I can tell you right now, if that were the case, I didn't drink until my last year of college.
yeah,
But I can tell you right now that if I was in a situation where I was like, oh God, I'm so fucked right now, and I have class, my immediate next thought would be, no, I don't.
nah, I ain't going.
No, I do not have class. Oh, so we're in Revachol.
In a hostel called the Whirling
Revachol.
Tides, to be precise.
All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s.
The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Was disco really in the 30s?
Say about me?
Was disco really in the 30s?
I mean, when was disco popular?
Because I could have sworn that was like a 60s, 70s
Well,
kind of thing.
yeah. You're right.
Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world.
When was
A
disco
rare jewel
popular?
set in the sand between the pines.
1970s.
Everyone
Yeah.
says so, even foreigners.
So this takes place in a completely different reality compared to our own, because they said disco was popular in the 30s.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Sure, it's 1973. It's 973. I'm sorry.
You're joking. Try again, one more time. What year is it?
Spring of 51?
That's right, dear. How splendid.
Jesus,
Here,
get
take
out of
this
my
pen.
ear.
I don't look at
Knowledge
those
should
either.
always be rewarded.
Ugh.
Kind green ape pen.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
Thank God.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Logan, I actually don't know the answer to this question, so this will be fun.
What's up? Excuse me? You don't know the answer?
Correct.
Pick a question. Pick a thing.
Yeah.
Go for it. Just make a decision. That's what this game's all about. Make a decision.
Some kind of democracy, maybe? All leaders are feasible. You should traverse the plains on steed. So, no.
You can be a conspiracy theorist. Radios are being used to control people's minds.
Cop. We are living under cop
Foreigners
regime.
and women.
What the fuck does that mean? Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Market-driven.
What the fuck?
Profit.
I don't think I've actually heard of this.
Oh, yeah?
Is this... I'm sure this is a thing. I've never heard of this, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thing in a sense of there's something very similar that happened in history, but I don't think it was called like zone of control and shit like that.
Okay.
I
So,
mean, it's basically what happened to the Soviet Union, if you think about it.
oh, okay. I don't again, I don't think I've heard of it, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But if you think about it, it's a coalition of different countries all under one banner, and one dude in a completely different country decides how your country's gonna do that because they need food.
Gotcha.
Meaning, buying is voting.
Ooh,
If there's,
politics.
if there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Jesus.
So how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Oh, damn. I just disappointed everybody.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And
Fresh
while I'm
set
no
of
doctor,
eyes.
such bad
A fresh
diagnoses
pie?
are often
Save me a
temporary,
slice.
so I wouldn't worry too much.
Nah.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
I like how it's like, hey, yo, she ain't lying. Like, come on.
Well, in defense of that situation, yes, worrying will never do you any good. So if you can help it, don't worry about it. Worrying is just wasting time for you to find an actual solution.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is literally how I was raised, which is, and I'll tell you something else in a second, which throws me the fuck off. I've been raised on. My mom has always said, if you have time to worry, you have time to find a solution to your issue.
Yeah, that's true.
In that same vein, when my mom gets anxiety about something, she goes, I don't have time for this, and then just doesn't have it anymore.
Mm.
Which, I've had anxiety. That's not how that works. So, uh... so what's this revolution you mentioned?
Defeat, I'm afraid.
You want a
The
revolution?
people of this
What?
archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does it have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What
Just
do
a
I know of
gigolo.
these things? And how can I help you?
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters.
Someone
Maybe
more
we should
educated.
ask.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Okay.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though
Someone
I don't know where you would
rich?
find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Okay, well, I gotta go now.
Of course, dear. Good luck
Bye
with your
bye.
case.
Man, she's great. I like her a lot.
Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. This all reserved for union members. The doors open at 600 hours. 1600 hours.
You know what time that is?
I am not a military personnel. I'm a cop.
4 o'clock.
He was almost a military personnel.
Yeah.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger
love
he was
it.
holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Oh,
You
okay.
run this place.
Oh, I was like, that's it? That's all I had to say?
Yes.
Mr. Gart, right?
Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm eating my chili, man.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41
The harbinger of ruin.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I'm just an asshole.
What is this? A joke to you? Is this
Yeah.
what you get when you call the police now? This
Yeah,
guy?
actually.
We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then
Ooh.
he gives in.
Ooh, that's badass.
What a bitch.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Who the fuck is
Do
Sylvie?
you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and then hands it to the
You said
lieutenant.
you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I know where
Tell me
some
where to go.
things are, but
Tell me
as
the
I
shit.
said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
This is where you do your job, Antar.
Right. Questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt.
Right.
You're
My
having this.
my job. Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. Where's the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
That's gross.
That's fucked up.
So how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First, you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay.
You seem pretty adamant about me not having keys.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Oh, did you make that hole, Antar?
I don't care if I did or not.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
Did
The lieutenant
you?
turns the page in the
do
little
that?
notebook he's been scribbling in.
Why did Sylvie fuck off?
She went away because none of your business.
That actually is my business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
She pertains to the coming apocalypse. Am I not a cop? Everything is my fucking business.
Can you
Okay,
be
you got
Apocalypse
me.
Cop, please?
She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie
Oh, you a
went away.
bitch.
I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket.
Ooh.
Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
That's not necessarily true.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough.
I'm a goddamn feminist.
Everything has something to do with everything. Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
You got it.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Excuse
I
me?
have 40 cents.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found.
I
tied
wanted
to the
that
ceiling
response.
fan
I
can
wanted that to
talk.
just be what your response.
No,
I have 40 cents.
It must be merely
What do you want from me?
imagination.
Him.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Why did it sound
Excuse
like
me, necktie.
Jacksepticeye? Why did
I
it
was
sound
like,
like
excuse
Jacksepticeye?
me, do the savoir faire. Do it. I don't care if it's low. Do it.
Oh, one.
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Wow, you actually got the successful version when I wanted you to have the failure. That's really funny.
That's hilarious. I've been doing really
So-
good on my low checks. Really.
Yeah. Commentator's blessing? Question mark?
It's because we didn't say
Uh,
anything about it. Now I'm gonna get terrible checks.
I know, right? But the problem is, so I think we did this whenever you can also zoom out, by the way. Like, you are zoomed the fuck in.
Because I was like, I can't click anything below me. Okay, thank God.
Like, you are zoomed the fuck in. Anyway, but there's that failure on that particular one. You start running and then jump and then flip him the bird with both hands, and then you slam into the wheelchair lady.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, and you take damage, and she's like, I'm totally fine. Like, you knocked yourself out on my fucking wheels. Like,
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. Young nigga got it bad because I said, how did I fuck up the slur?
I don't know. You're the only one who can say it, so I don't know.
Pig to go home.
The RCM
On
in
your
Martinez.
job.
What can I help you with?
I don't know. You gotta help us out with something, though.
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I don't know who this lady is. I'm not even sure if she's important to the plot, but I like her.
Cool. I like her.
Of course. What can I help you with?
This is fuck the police business.
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
No, that.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to
I'm
startle
just
you.
sitting here, menacingly.
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
I'm looking for a dead body. You got one? You got one on deck?
That's right there. In the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Okay, what the fuck am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disoriented. I have no idea where the fuck I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
Okay.
This
Alright.
intersection is called Roundabout North.
In everything except Netflix, I actually like it when the voice acting does not convey what's actually written.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it shows that the actor had like was able to take liberties with the script.
Was able to do shit? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. I feel you.
And everything except Netflix, I like that in.
I will say,
knows where we
when
are.
I'm playing
Just
like a
wants
video
to
game, I want there to be a specific line of like what is going to be said. Like in Deus Ex, it says word for word what your character's going to say, and then fucking Fallout 4 has a button that just says sarcastic, and it's like, fuck you. What the fuck does that mean?
What I do like about this game is that like earlier it said earlier it was like it said something about like dropping or earlier I was talking to myself and it was like I promise and then it was I promise lie. Like I know this game does that.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah, you have your choice of are you gonna be honest or you gonna lie?
So what's up north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
I looked to my homies in the
The
east.
harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think.
Somebody in the east.
I
I don't
don't
see
follow the
nobody
local
by my
politics.
side.
I look
A
out there
fleet,
to the
It's
west.
just water.
Nobody
No,
beside. So I took
I think
my
they
hand to
call
the
it the
north.
Martinez
Something.
Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're
He
not
doesn't know
much.
the words.
I'm glad you got the song though. That makes me happy.
You were afraid I wasn't gonna know what song you're doing?
I didn't know what song I was doing.
Oh, really?
I know it's a Ti song, but I don't know. I don't remember the song it is.
I don't see nobody by my side. Still nobody. It's like, so I turn my head in the north. Something.
Some
Everything's
shots on
gonna
the
be
beach.
alright.
The canal
I know
goes
it's
to the
dead and
coast,
gone,
but it's
and
possible,
everything
I
be
think.
alright. Like something like
Lots
that.
of accidents
I've been
today.
traveling on this road too long. Yeah, nah, mother.
Yeah.
Been trying to find my way back
Just
home.
coast.
Back
There's a
home.
little fishing village
Homies
there.
dead
Dead
and
and
gone.
gone.
Dead
Yep.
and
Closed
gone.
down ages ago.
Glad we
We
collectively
got
have
there.
a brain cell. Have one brain cell.
Who the fuck are you, lady?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Whomst the fuck is you?
Okay, I think I've recovered.
Whomst the fuck?
What are you doing here? You're not gardening, and it's very clearly snowing, so
I'm working.
on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Oh.
But the dead body?
Well, as you already know,
Oh,
I have
dead body.
corpse there, hanging from a tree. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Oh.
Abby, do you know how drunk I fucking got? No, there's no fucking face. I've never in life drank so much that when I woke up 10 hours later, I was still fucking drunk. Never.
I wish I could say I've never had that.
The reason why we're playing this game is because our protagonist also woke up drunk, but he actually had a hangover.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up.
Also, I'm glad you're here because there's a bunch of French in this game, and I have no idea how to pronounce French.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Yeah, well, we gotta go take care of that body.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
You right. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Would you look at that? How nice.
Thank you. Actually, Abby, if you're available now, can we just get you on Discord?
Can we have another person to talk to?
I need another voice in my head.
Dude, you need all the Inland Empire and electrochemistry going the fuck off.
I need all the voices in my head. Oh, okay, so if I double click, they run.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a few.
Bottles.
Alright, let me know when you're ready. Or ping Logan or something, I don't know.
Fucking, yeah, figured out. We got you.
I've been traveling on this road too long.
Too long.
Oh, this fuckhead.
Oh, you remember Kuno?
Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being
God,
decomposes.
curdled dairy.
I need to grab food and drink first. I feel you. I was just eating some old chili mac.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing
What if-
rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Really? He looks like a grown-ass man.
Looks
If
like
there
a
ever was such a thing
grown-ass
as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
It's really funny
Right,
that it said a
he is
gremlin because
ugly
I was
shit.
gonna say gremlin.
Nice, love it. I fucking hate that woman. I hate her more than I hate Kuno.
Yeah, she sucks. When I got off of work yesterday, I
Fucking-
put on my
I hate her.
pants. I had them on backwards since then. Oh. And I'm not even drunk. Hey,
What
listen.
the fuck?
Abby's talking about how when she got off of work, she wanted to put on some comfy pants and she had them on backwards.
Nice.
I just want to let you know that I could be stone cold sober and still put my shorts on backwards.
100%. I do the same thing.
I need a moment of your time. It's police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Okay.
Love it in the dick.
Uh-huh.
I like how even the
Uh-huh.
game was like, no, censor that shit.
Yeah, we're not having
Sweating
that. We're not dealing
profusely.
with that.
His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
What the fuck does that mean? Hold on.
The kid is
He's-
obviously...
Yeah, it's like, he's
Oh.
tweaking.
Oh, okay.
I was literally gonna say it, then you clicked that. I was like, he's fucking tweaking. Like,
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. throwing rocks?
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous, you should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
What if I don't?
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Like the lightning,
Oh, you play
Kuno.
you play Guilty Gear too, huh?
Kuno's ride,
Yeah,
see?
Kaimane.
Yeah.
Ride the lightning.
Obviously, Red Lightning is a song reference, which is why it's in Guilty Gear.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
Do not throw the rake at him.
The fuck
Oh,
does Kuno know what a rake
you
is?
should do this thing.
Kuno's
Stop
not a
it.
gardener.
Don't do that.
This 12-year-old kid is like, what the fuck is a rake?
Yeah.
Kim, what the fuck do we do?
Kick
We
the shit out of this kid.
shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Forces?
You will see.
The
Okay.
language these
Okay.
kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
I'm saying don't fucking fight the drugs.
I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I got a right hook coming to your fucking temple.
Okay. What do you know about the body?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help.
If I were to want to waste
Kim-
my time,
Kim,
which
help.
I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
I also appreciate the game that's like Kim says something and the game is like, if you didn't know what the fuck he just said, here's what that means.
Yeah.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
I forget he said that dumb shit.
Yeah.
uh,
Singing to the phone.
have you seen anyone suspicious around here?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
What the fuck does that mean? Was that a slur but in a different line? What the fuck?
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
My fucking even my rhetoric was like, what the fuck?
Was that? Just like the fuck was
What
that?
the hell was that?
The hell was that fuck shit?
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably
You
climbed.
know the
Kuno
Muffin
was
Man?
busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see nothing?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, then where was Kuno?
Kuno wasn't even regional. I love that.
Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Night City is not a real place. I know because I played Cyberpunk, bitch.
You also don't
There
own
is no
Cyberpunk.
Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Apparently, it's gay in Finnish, which is hilarious because the only Finnish person we know is not in fucking chat right now.
Love it. Love it.
So yeah, it's probably a slur. We should probably ask Adamane eventually.
Probably.
If we
Probably.
remember. We will not remember, but
Fuck no. Why would we remember?
there is no Night City anywhere that sounds like a name of a city, some pulp science fiction novel. Hey,
Man,
that's
it's
what
almost
that's
like it's Cyberpunk.
it's a fictional city. Not
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been.
Why,
haven't
why you
been
gotta
where
be
Kuno's
riding
at.
Kuno's ass? I love it.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
I'll remember. Abby, you have the worst memory out of all of us here, and Logan has head stuff.
Huh?
You have fucking seizures that fuck with your memory.
Well, I mean, yeah. What are we talking about? Like,
She said
huh?
she'll remember to ask Adamante.
Oh fuck no.
It's not
I'm not
fucking
gonna remember
lame.
shit. If
Kuno's
she remembers
building
it, cool, but I
Kuno
won't.
City, Night City, Rage City, the City of Rage. That's it, and it's not lame.
Rage.
Name.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
I have selective memory. That's still a fucked up memory.
It's
Still
impossible
bad
to deduce
memory.
what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
I don't give a fuck about patience.
Get lost.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. All right. No, fuck y'all.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Fuck you, Kuno.
Hey yo, fuck Okuno.
The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Someone's trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Oh, she can't because the body's fucking here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. How the fuck did he get up there?
He must have got lifted up or
The
something.
corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes.
I say, as a
The
person
face
who's played this
around
game
you
and knows
does
what
not
happened.
look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
That's gross.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
So do you know why this is like a reaction? Like why, like something gross smelling like a dead fucking corpse triggers the
Triggers people wanting to fucking vomit.
yeah.
I don't know like specifically, but I think it's just a reaction to like our bodies don't like the smell of dead things. Like, you know what I mean? Like they just don't like the smell of literally like rotted meat falling off bones.
I mean, it probably would be like a. If you try to think about that logically, it could be like a neurological thing that your body goes through. That's like instinctually speaking, hey, there's dead bodies here. If there's dead bodies here, that means something killed it. You shouldn't be here.
True. Also, Abby is ready.
Okay, hold on, y'all.
Okay, we got fix the shit.
We got shit to do. Hold on, where's our streaming Discord?
We have like 4. There it is. I seen it.
Okay, you started calling there because I can't see it.
Okay. Be a bad guy, but do. Hey.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, so we have you here for the French.
We have you here. That's it. That's all you're here for, Ab.
I tried to think of some French thing to say in response, but I just woke up, so I got nothing.
Wow, it's all like we're all fucked up.
The hell was that?
What?
Someone's echoing.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I have your stream up on my phone because I was carrying it around while
I was like, what the hell?
Wait, you heard us again? I was like, huh?
I thought it was like a TV or something because that's what it sounded like in the background, and I was like, wait a minute.
No, I'm just a dumbass.
So right, dead body smells bad.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up of his own. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna
About to blow chunks.
It appears that it appears that the kids are drinking. Wait, why does he have fucking boots on that make him look like a stormtrooper?
Oh shit! I forgot to heat up my Pop-Tart.
Shut up,
the
Abby.
chaotic energy in the studio is amazing today.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Why does he look like a stormtrooper? He's about to blow. I forgot to warm up my Pop-Tart. What the fuck?
The smell
I
is
man, I would have
repulsive.
laughed my ass.
It
I would have
pushes
laughed my
in
ass
from
off
your
if you
mouth.
somehow succeeded.
More instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
But also, Antar, to let you know, there is a reason he is wearing fucking stormtrooper boots.
I mean, I figured, but also why?
He's got stormtrooper. He's a stormtrooper. You've solved the riddle.
Cool. Why is he in the tree?
Because he got fucking killed, my guy.
I got it. He killed himself. He Jango Fetted himself up there and just let it rip.
Gross. God, that last sound.
Too late.
It's too
impossible
accurate.
to keep in. Your body
Ah.
and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it.
He has me a blue checkered handkerchief. Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
What the fuck is ammonia?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
If you can deal with it, this will help you from fucking dying.
Not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Okay, so he's just built different. Cool. Where the fuck do we get that from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
Oh, right. You're right.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fruit store nearby.
Okay. Well, let's try that.
There you go. Running around at the speed of sound.
Well,
Gotta
places
smell like
to
salt, so
go.
I don't fucking throw up. Everyone does a different couple words. It's my favorite.
Hello
Close enough.
again, officer.
Do
How
you
are
still
things?
do you still have your salts?
Sure. I'm done with them.
Thank you.
Go
Hey
easy
yo,
on
I'm
that stuff.
done with them.
It gave me a
They are
terrible headache.
yours. Okay.
Oh god. Let's talk to this corpse.
Yeah. Use Inland Empire to talk to the
Still
corpse.
is, looking right
Wait,
through you with his
it's-
white
hey,
eyes. The body
weird.
below
That's
is
weird.
entirely
I hate it.
dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. You crack open
Hey!
and breathe in.
Hey.
The odor of
Wow.
death is still strong.
Good
The
shit,
cell of the
dude.
mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is
Ooh.
greenish, marbled with
I can't believe you
decaying
actually
veins
made more
and
progress
blotched
on
by
this run
lividity.
than your
A
original run.
fading web
Oh,
of
yeah.
tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
For anyone curious, when I played this game originally, we played about 5 hours, got actually nothing done except for meet a bunch of people, and I was so exhausted from talking to people. It was like, you know how introverts don't like talking to people after a while? That's what happened to me.
It drains your social battery.
Yeah, it drained my social battery, especially talking to fucking Kuno over here and this one character we'll meet later.
By the way, how do you like this game? I've had it on my Steam wishlist forever.
Logan?
I mean, I've played this game personally through probably 3 times. I even forced Josie to play it once, and she enjoyed it a lot.
I've
Okay,
been
so it's a good
interested.
game.
I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
interested. Okay, so mind you, I said that the game exhausted me, and here I am playing it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, this game makes you think. Whether it's about who you are as a person or how you react with other people, there's a lot to talk about in this game.
Uh, So as you've
Yeah.
seen before, you've heard like the narration and then some of the other things coming
Yeah,
up.
it looks
Uh,
interesting.
so what those are those that's your brain literally talking to you. So you know how in D&D you have like your constitution and your wisdom checks and all that? Yeah, those are those checks actually telling you what's happening.
And whispering in your ear like, "Hey, yo, if you fuck this up, you might die."
That's really cool. That's like a really cool way to do that.
Yeah.
And
So
you have two different health bars, which I don't think we've actually discussed.
yeah.
You have the orange health above his character model is his actual physical health. And the blue bars are your mental health. So you can be totally physically fine, but your psyche just fucking drains. You have a mental breakdown and the case doesn't get solved. Restart.
Basically, if either of those gets to 0, you fucking it's a game over.
You
And then you
become
restart
the
from a save or
serial
something.
killer.
You become
Pretty
the
much.
killer. Let's inspect these boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
Okay, so he's a stormtrooper.
Yeah,
I was about to
I
say,
told
what
you.
if
Delicate
is
and
he like
fragile. They feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
So he's a fucking stormtrooper.
maybe he was like a cosplayer or something?
These are clearly
That would be
not
wild.
boots.
That would be
They're
wild.
possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are
And for a
sabatons,
full
not boots.
set.
These are subalterns. What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the mate would be.
Excuse me? Zirconian what?
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
I want to point out that I completed this check, right? My percentage of getting that check was 8%.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to the rest of it?
And I will say, there's always a chance, no matter what.
After 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Gotcha.
Just a maybe.
Maybe we just wearing the boots around and there's no rest of the armor?
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Okay.
They didn't just do that to do that. Well, they kind of did, though.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. These ones still have this in the pants.
Excuse me?
Underpants.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
He wants to do something, but he's an idiot.
He's talking to a conversation. He's holding a conversation with the rock. That's what's happening right now. The material looks out of place.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger. He's wearing gloves, so it's fine.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years
Ooh.
of wages.
Nice.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Yeah, so, a lot of money.
Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real?
Not too much, yes.
It's enough.
I need to hustle more and hate less.
It's enough.
The lieutenant nods, wiping his finger on his sleeve.
Pull the boot off. Get it. Get the boot. Get the boot.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial report.
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
Well, thank you. These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock off the boot. Pull off the boot.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
So basically, my instinct went, do not fucking do that. Well, here goes.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
Oh.
Lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks with you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Why? Why do you seem distressed, Kim?
What's wrong with you, asshole? Why's he letting go, Kuno?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a...
Nice. Love it. Love it, Kuno.
I hope Kuno burns.
Officer, if
Oh,
I may
I mean,
ask,
you make
what
that
are
happen.
you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
Wanted the boot, Kim.
I
The
wanted
fuck?
boot. Knock on the
Well, the
boot.
real question,
Small
Antar,
bell-like sound
how are you
fills
gonna
the
get him
air,
down?
like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
So basically, it's fucking the closest thing to vibranium.
The closest thing they have.
If
Fair
those
Okay.
boots are
organic
so
lines
expensive,
cover
then
the
why
plates
didn't the
where they
people take
separate
them who
into
killed him?
smaller ones. These plates then
Well,
divide
they-
if
into
he's
smaller
also
plates
wearing boots,
until
you think he
there are
possibly
hundreds
could
of
be
them
wearing a
put
full
together.
set? That they took everything but
Well,
the boots?
I'm sure, but why wouldn't they take the boots?
Maybe they couldn't get them off.
I mean,
Like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps.
what
Ebony.
does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and
Read
a
me the
number.
shit.
That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Okay.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso
Love
covered in
it.
tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Alright, let's take a look at the belt then.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under six-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is the lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting.
That's totally
I
not
thought it was
ominous.
used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently, this is a reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
So we're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it. They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. How did they even get him up there? How did they
Yeah,
even get
and
him
all
up
these
there?
questions are good.
Yeah, I mean, we can ask him all, so luckily.
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has gone total annihilation. Nothing remains.
Actually, yeah, that's basically what I was looking for. So yeah.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Okay, he blinks. He's
So
like,
he'll just tell you what's going on. So he's like, okay, your shit is fucked up.
He's like, damn, the American government is ass.
This is not the American government. They sure want him to stay up there.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How did he even get up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the boat to the branch. Did they climb up there using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
He makes a
Yep,
pulling
that tracks.
The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
You read my mind. Let's look at these tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
You know what's fucked up? It occurs to me that this game did not have full voice acting at some point.
His corpse.
In fact, Josie and I played it when it didn't have full voice acting.
Jesus.
Because I played this like the week it came out. And then like a month later I played it again, and then like a month later I played it again. Like that's kind of how it happened to me.
Jesus.
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is this a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to
Customized.
Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
Logan, correct me if I'm wrong. There are always hidden checks here, right?
Yes.
There are always hidden checks here. Do they tell you if you fail one of those hidden checks?
No, they do not.
Okay, so they tell you if you got a correct one.
Like if you failed this conceptualization check, it wouldn't have come up.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to fail some of those because a lot of them are really easy, but it just wouldn't have come up if you had failed it.
Okay. I'm missing something here.
At least as far as I remember.
A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
The hell is that?
A Trigger Sunshine Mini.
A what?
Trigger
It's a
is
camera.
the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
So, I said this earlier. Logan is the voice in my head, and I added Abby to also be the voice in my head. So here we are.
Yeah.
What
the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
It's a Polaroid.
He produces two metal capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points
He's
the
got
camera
2 shots, more than enough for anything that moves.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then
a sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
I also love how it says non-flammable on the bottom right and all that kind of stuff.
Homeboy looks like one of the enemies from DNC Devil May Cry.
You know what's fucked up is he does.
He looks like one of the enemies there. The lieutenant says as he shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of a dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine.
Yes, it is.
Give me one
cool,
of them.
Isn't it?
He slides the camera closed and tucks away in his belt. So what do we need the photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us.
Oh.
Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I has?
Can I have that? It'd be nice
Can I
to have
has
that.
photograph?
It'd be nice to have that without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of paper rolled up in photo paper. It is no longer it is no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Okay, let's look this man in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me who you are, dead man.
The corpse
Fucking hell.
is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Fucking, I knew that would happen too. I knew that all the really hard checks I get, and as soon as I came to a really easy one, I'd fail it.
Who is he?
You got time.
He
got
is male, 4250, with an athletic build.
I love how Kim's like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. It's a dude.
Do I
Like,
have skill points?
I don't think so. Do you? No, you haven't gotten.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't gotten a point yet.
How do I close this? Okay, there we go.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
So that was looking him in the eye. I need to remember that. Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes,
Oh no, I don't,
the
because the
monster
thing was right
before you
there.
blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink. Thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
I'm going to assume that that's fucking blood.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
I love it. Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was time for that, and it ended 7 days ago.
Deadity, deadity, dead, dead, dead.
That sounds about right. Yes.
He nods in agreement with the advanced piece of conceptualization, having mulled it over. The lieutenant says, "I think he was up right after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored."
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Yeah, it looks like a lynching to me.
Looks like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to
If it
corroborate
looks like a
that
duck
assumption.
and it quacks like a
But we
duck,
should still get him down before signing
It's a
probable
chicken.
cause of death.
or if it doesn't quack, because it's dead.
Something is leaking from this man.
A pool of blood
That's
and
gross.
feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The
That's
victim appears to have
disgusting.
contained no
Yep.
more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Jesus.
Yeah. So what do you think that is now?
That's gross. That's not
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Talking about shit.
Yeah. 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 You doing all right there, bud?
It's such a great option.
Such a great option, he says.
Because it's something just. Oh my God! Shut the fuck up.
Correct.
Maybe he went to the toilet sometime after death. We got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
He's
You don't
being
feel lucky, punk?
You see the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Fuck them
There
up
is
brutal
no breath
like.
to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
How the fuck did we get this
Nice.
man down?
Are you sure we finished?
There's a real good way, and I think you're gonna try it, and it's not gonna go well.
We might miss some of these things once he's down. He stops to think when he checks his notes.
You've done everything except for who are you, dead man? Which
No,
you'd have
I
to level up in order to do that.
Yeah, I want to do that because I want to level up Inland Empire anyway. So
The cadaver slowly twists.
okay.
All right, so yep, back off and go do something else.
Well, what's going on here?
You have clothes and items and interact. Oh yeah, you could also wear those fucking gloves, and they give you a different skill.
Interfacing.
Yeah.
I
I think you can actually interact with those things. Oh no, those are sellable. Interact is something you actually like touch and deal with.
I have a pen.
And a handkerchief.
Pen, pineapple, apple, pen.
There's a
we have
photo.
picture.
Would you like to look at the photo again?
Cool. Anyway, what's going on here? Oh, these are my mission.
All of your different tasks you could do. I would recommend going to Kim's car.
Yeah.
Also, I would internalize that because like why not?
Problem. Whatever happened? Oh, right. I forgot we even had this.
Because you have the thought cabinet.
Right. I forgot.
So
about this.
in the thought cabinet, you stew on something, and you stew on something for hours. An event like you have like a mild loss. Like for example, you have a logic -1 for 4 hours and 30 minutes while doing this. However, once you get it done, you can then have a different like perk almost and a benefit to your storytelling.
Right. So, basically, this is like a for 4 hours and 30 minutes in game. I have -1 logic, but after I finish it, it's a buff.
Or helps you in some variety.
Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't mean to not do that. Right. Okay. All right. Garbage bin, please.
Check out garbage bin.
The letter R wears a crown.
R.
R. This is brought to you by the letter R.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock.
Whirling in rags.
Whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Okay, I need to actually get his. I need to go to his car.
Go to the car.
Because if I remember correctly, he has tools in there.
Yes, he does have tools in his car.
My eyes hurt.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Kim, you did a terrible job parking, my friend.
What are you talking about? He parked great.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
It hasn't had time to cool
This
off yet,
must be
bitch.
The infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and
Love
the
it.
soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Toolbox, please.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat.
I love the idea that he's just watching you grab shit out of his car.
Organized.
Right.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Ooh, shade.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Work is work.
Um, let's get the chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Alright.
The pull-out
Snip,
toolbox
snip.
slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Alright. The radio, please.
The frequency
Give me
tablet
radio.
lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio
Electrical
waves cast far and
kittens.
wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri,
Huh?
Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
And her
could you...
fucking radio is going in and out.
Yeah.
He's pretty.
Yep. I need you to connect him to a civilian, Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you the number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Logan, did you call this number when you first played this game?
No, I did not.
Okay. Playing Accent Free has taught me if the game ever gives you a number, you call that bitch.
So are you gonna call it?
Hold on, officer.
I can't. It's probably how old is this game now? It probably just doesn't. It's probably not in service anymore.
When did Disco Elysium come out? I think it's been at least 2 years, a year. I think it actually might have came out in 2019. I think 2020, 2019. October 15th of 2019, so almost 2 years.
Yeah, it's probably not in service anymore.
Yeah, almost 2 full years.
Did you call it, Abby?
Yeah.
Well, how's it going?
Hold on. I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Yeah. Because what happens in Oxenfree if you call the number is that it connects you to the protagonist Alex, who's like, don't fucking go to the island. Whatever you do not fucking go to the island, and then it cuts off.
Yeah, it just gave like an emergency services list, so I think it may have been in service at some point, but it's not anymore.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
What?
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Hello, how may I help you?
Sylvie, I believe you met before. This is me, the detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Okay, then why
Wasn't
didn't you call the
me.
police? Didn't you leave a corpse behind at your workplace?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does the union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Kim.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I'm the authority around here. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me why exactly did you leave a corpse and hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
With the others?
Further. Show her the error of her ways. No,
Oh, God.
don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
All right, Antar, who are you? What kind of cop are you? Good cop or bad cop?
Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin?
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
It's okay. Things happen. It's not your
Yes,
fault.
I know. It's just... Was there anything else?
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't.
No, I don't.
Not
Bye-bye.
a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on.
You're quitting your job. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar?
You can hear.
Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
You can hear it tense up on the other side. Alright, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
From who?
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words.
You mean me? You need to get away from me?
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know
Maybe, I don't know, go away.
Right now. No, not me.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, go on. You mean, why did I leave the... What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out yesterday, and you saying that didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business. I
Mm.
already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Okay, I think I got everything I needed.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Please go the fuck away.
Hold on, you seem a little angry with me.
Don't like her.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Before you go, you're mad at me.
It's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the Skua thing happened. Just made me want to quit.
So you're telling me that I was the reason you wanted to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about
Wow.
like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
What song was that? Wait a minute, hold on.
Wait, whoa.
By the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you
I don't want to know what the fuck's going on in your head.
actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
That sounds
Disco.
intense.
And
I'm a
then
disco.
I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What'd you do with them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
All right, I get it. I wasn't a good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I'm truly sorry. I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the well, you were the worst tavern lunch I've ever seen. Girl, just loosen up a little. Don't you ever party? I don't even know what to say. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, dude. Listen.
You chose this.
I know I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's
Why is she
pretend
mad
this
that you
never happened.
apologized?
Because she wants to forget about it.
Yeah. When I spoke to this guard, it seemed like he thought you left because of him.
Wait, really? No,
Mm-hmm.
this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I
He-
really do.
Didn't he cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing, with the corpse and all that.
Ah.
A pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him, maybe.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
I
don't even
would
know-
if I had my gun.
I don't even know where my gun is. What else did I sing besides the I'm looking for a song.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song.
Which one would that be?
The one that was really sad.
Sad?
Sad.
I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Sans. Richard, that right up.
Her voice
You fucked
carries
that
a
up
tone
good.
of disappointment.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Damn. What's Skua thing?
The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Well, good job, Antar.
I do hate birds.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Bitch bird got what was coming to her.
Why I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird. There
Sorry,
since I
cop.
started working in Whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
Right, well, thank you for talking to me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless.
Anything
Oops.
else I can help you with, officer?
Could you connect me to the 41st precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static cracking softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His redly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5.
It was good.
This is 41st, come in, over.
What's his name? Jules Pidou?
Yeah.
Abby, you're French person?
It's probably more like Pidu, but yeah.
That's what I said.
Okay. It's not what you said, but okay.
Nah,
I'll go with
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's-
Pidya. Hey, hule Pidya.
Okay, whatever. That's what I said, but whatever.
That's not what you said.
With a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Yeah,
10-4,
you know your
Station
code
41.
shit.
I got an urgent business. I've got an urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received, 10-5, relay message.
I got an urgent message. Hey, I'm just reporting in.
Just reporting in. Over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
There's some personal details I like to discuss. Like, who the fuck am I?
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Jean-Vic Maire? Tell me how wrong that was.
Vicar Mary.
I think Vic Mayer is probably pretty close.
Hey.
It's close enough.
I'm over here just making fun names.
Badge and needs to report it.
You actually added an R right there.
I know it's not Vicar Mary, but I don't care.
Vicar Mary.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, cutting up laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Cool.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell him to stop. This is serious. Ha ha. Officer lost his badge. Ha. Like, I'm the first cop to ever misplace his fucking badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this targets the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I just want to get a report and done with.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super out there lost his badge.
He lost his what?
You're a super cop.
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Can you almost stop saying lost his badge for just a fucking moment? Enough with this, I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh my god, I don't have my gun!
God, it's not here.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
Why is my necktie talking to me?
Yeah, what the fuck?
10-9, come
Welcome to this game.
You get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Let's go for it. Let's go for it. No, I didn't lose it.
Lying?
Ooh.
Over the phone. It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No,
Good job,
of course I
comma.
didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance. Over.
So
listen, I just told you I had my gun, but I also lost it.
So what happened in the original playthrough that we did that no one will ever see, is that I failed that. I absolutely failed that, and they start fucking laughing at me, and we find out about one of the fucking dudes in there is someone who's been someone who's in the office who fucking glued his eyes shut. And that motherfucker's laughing at me. And of course our protagonist here is like, dude, you fucking glued your eyes shut. Shut the fuck up.
Welcome to this game.
This personal
This game is
details
the
I'd like
best
to
dumb
discuss.
game.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on. Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. I wanted to know if you got my badge description, writing on your report. Please refer to me with my full name in the future. Any news about my family? Have I ever told you about my life before the RCM? Hey, let's wrap this up. Okay, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. What were you about to say, Logan?
No, it's just like, hey, are you alone? I need to know who the fuck I am.
That's a
Who am
negative,
I?
sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Well,
Hey, could you tell me who I am, Mr. Hule Pideo?
did your ass just say Hule?
Sure
Okay.
did. Sure did. I'm gonna
oh.
say a different name every time.
I wanted to know if you got my badge description.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir?
Over.
Call me by my full name.
The 9-bit message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my goddamn name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Just say my name,
Say
Jules.
my goddamn name.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
This
I
isn't
will
going
kill
anywhere.
you, Vic Mayer.
Understood, sir. Over.
Transmission over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
So that kind of shit right there was what made me exhausted of the game.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She is startled. Jean Vigmer turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to reflect.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Oh, so Mac is actually named Chad. Got it.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Minot looks down on her neatly polished black shoes. There is a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Someone trying to walk out.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
All right, you just bought yourself a couple days.
All things considered, our original partner kind of looking out for us on the low.
Kind of.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
You could also call up them about that serial number on the boots.
How do I do that?
The radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Can you run a serial number for me on the pair of armor boots?
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it. Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement
Insane clown
service.
posse.
The crown jewel in the Mole Inter diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
I'm done with the radio for now.
57's over and out.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a
All
radio
right.
on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I'm running my fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Hey.
Tap on the fuel preheated gauge.
As you tap on the gauge,
Ting,
the
ting.
indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think.
Don't think you can drive my shit.
I just want to let you know, I don't know if you've noticed this park job, but you can't.
Close the door ever so lightly. Also, you leveled up, so go ahead and actually like level yourself up.
Alright, Inland Empire. Cool.
You have a level 7 Inland Empire.
Let's try that shit again. Mr. Corpse.
Mr. Corpo.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. On his chest, a fading web of tattoos. The cargo belt used to hang him from the tree looks reinforced.
Try this again. Thank you.
Gone.
Alright, where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
What the fuck is that?
In the palm.
Gone.
Way out west.
Okay, I can see that you're gone, but who the hell are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker.
A motherfucker.
I have another question for you, sir.
Go ahead, Kobo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black frothy liquor starts bubbling up the lips.
imagination.
Alright, SpongeBob.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
What the fuck?
I don't know why, but when the necktie talks, for some reason, it gives me like fucking chills. Like, I hate it. I hate it.
It sounds like Jacksepticeye, but the accent is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know why. My brain just goes like, I hate it.
Joker vibes.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Coppa Rooney.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Harry.
Could I really
Harry
be Harry?
O'Berry.
You can be anything you want to be, brother Copo.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you
have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Copo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
I'm sorry?
Looking at my face. Motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why investigating my murder?
Because I'm getting paid to do so.
I don't have anything else to do. This is a case all I have because he told me to. Not towards Kim. Maybe this will lead me to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. I don't have anything else to do.
I'm all you have? Then you truly lost it all, brother. You let the world drag it all away from you, and what it left, you pissed away. And here we are.
You know what? I hate you. You stink, and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Me.
A child born with Moller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Myself in a bathroom mirror. A baby afflicted with harlequinism.
You sure wrinkled out of that one, Coppolini.
Enough.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
Alrighty.
Well, I also want to point out that was the reptilian brain voice that was used for that.
Correct.
Let's get him down. I have something I need to know. Corpse Man.
Of course.
Okay, no.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank man.
Let's get him down.
The steel
Level
reinforced
up?
belt
Shit.
presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good
Bullshit.
1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Alright, Antar, what would you do in this situation?
Well, get a fucking ladder, but can someone else do it? We could sell the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not. Maybe we should shoot him down. That's a terrible idea. Maybe we could ask.
You're talking about it works.
Maybe we could ask the help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him. Maybe we could have him ask. Yeah.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appear to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Well, what the fuck else are we gonna do, Kim?
Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there...
They can get him down too.
Okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way.
Let's do it the lousy, dangerous way. Look, Kim is the best. Abby, you good there?
Yeah.
Okay. You just haven't said anything in a good 30 minutes.
I'm sorry.
She's vibing. No, she's vibing.
Yeah, I'm just vibing, really.
I mean, you're allowed to. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't die.
Dead. Dead on stream. I'm getting a fucking headache. Ah.
I am also getting a headache. How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
To the gates? Okay. Let's get to it then. Alright. Before that though.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in here?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
I feel like there's something in here.
What do you mean, feel?
It's an extrasensory perception. Whatever is in here holds a special significance. It's just a hunch, dude.
Mm-hmm.
How do we open the lock?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
My motor carriage.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay, let's try that. We need to talk to him anyway. Let's go.
Let's run this set.
I do like. I do. I have heard the alternative if you don't get the information from Sylvie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It is. Abby. Basically, what happens is that we call we talk to him. We tell him that Sylvie's actually a whore who likes to settle down with young men and take their money, and she
my
does that for
God.
all of her life. And basically, she rides the carousel of cock.
Uh-huh.
That's
Real mature, man.
That's something.
What exactly were you trying to accomplish? You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Damn, your feet thought we got away. That doesn't seem fair. You demonstrated some serious skills there, slipping away Sambo style. By the way, Sambo, or Samuran boxing, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samuran Isola. Sambo used to incorporate a wide array of martial disciplines, from archery to mounted combat, but mainly means aesthetically pleasing single combat nowadays. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool.
And cool.
Hold on, what is this money anyway? But you have.
Is you cool, Antar? Is you cool?
But you must have appreciated my Sambo style stealth. Don't I get something for effort? I'm sorry. I know it was irresponsible of me to run. You have to understand, I was desperate. What is this money anyway,
What are
dude?
you, brain damaged?
I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Is this 40 cents money?
Yes, it is.
Well, here you go. Here's my money.
10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 40, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Oh.
Okay.
The cafeteria manager stands silently, looking at the coins on the counter before him. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
But you must have appreciated my Sambo style stealth.
Oh, well, if that was Sambo style, then let me wipe that debt, sir.
Okay.
He snorts sarcastically, then suddenly changes tone, probably realizing it was pretty cool.
Okay, the stupid drinks are on the house, Mr. Athlete. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
Thank you for cooperation.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you up there.
Oh.
He goes upstairs to his room.
Where you
Now,
gonna
what
sleep?
the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here.
I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you, man.
Wait, what? But what about the bird?
The bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
I broke that.
You broke the skewer.
Yeah, his face flushed with emotions. A rash covers his neck.
I assure you, it was him.
Thanks, Kim. Thanks for always having my back.
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or relieved that it was you. Again.
Oh, God.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
You telling me, man?
I can't.
Because I hate fucking birds.
I'm so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse.
It's because
I
birds
thought
are
she was
evil.
trying to send me a
Birds work for the bourgeoisie.
I fucking hate
Exactly.
birds.
They're evil.
I fucking hate birds.
We haven't seen the birds. COVID was just a plan for them to recharge the batteries.
I 100% believe that.
All right. Did she say anything else about me? You know, did she say anything about me?
She said she was flattered and it was just bad timing.
Really? I should give her a call then.
The man doesn't know what to say. He wipes his brow and stares at the counter.
Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or?
The trash container out back, is that yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Well, that's kind of what I meant, but
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
yeah, what is this feeling?
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side
Do you know
of
what
the
nom de guerre
Centennial
means?
Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
No, I do not.
I'm pretty sure it means given name.
Oh, okay, cool. Yum Yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
Maybe I am crisis.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
What the it's just like, what the fuck is going on?
No, wait. What if I am Christ? Yeah, let's return
Was
to
there
that.
something you wanted?
Yeah, we need those keys.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
No. What if I refuse?
By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
By the way, you ready for me to sing karaoke? I got a song in like 20 minutes.
I've seen something here about the Whirling Gate I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said mess hall reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tossed his head inside in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Yeah, that must be nice, huh?
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliates.
It's a shame you gotta suck up to the Union to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
The lieutenant gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll
We
show
don't.
up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There's something else I wanted to ask about.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Thank you.
Thing-based questionnaire.
Goodbye.
By the way,
Goodbye.
where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Am I a hobo cop?
Is it time for Hobo Cop?
Are you gonna be hobo cop?
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria.
You could be
for
hobo
only
cop.
3
You could be
nights.
apocalypse cop. You could
Where
be
were you
communist
before?
cop.
You had to be
You could be super cop.
I'm not a fucking communist.
You could be celebrity. You could be a fascist cop too. That's
I'm
also
not
an
a
option.
fucking
Oh, boy.
fascist.
You could
Two
basically
of, so
Nazi
two of
cop.
those
Are you-
two of those options, as you can clearly tell by my disdain for what I just heard, came up in the previous playthrough. I'm not a fucking fascist, and I'm not a fucking communist.
There was
Are you
one
sure?
point. There was one point in when we again that one episode that will never be seen. The voices in his head were like, you know what? You're just like the first communist. You'll be the guy that brings communism back to this world. And Antar just got quiet,
Yikes.
didn't say anything, and then he just goes, "I'm not a fucking communist." Like it wasn't angry. It was just like, "I'm not a fucking communist."
I think before that, the voices in my head went, you know what's fucking cool? And obviously I'm like, what?
Cool.
Fucking communism. I'm like, no.
No. How about nah?
I don't know, near, maybe south.
You don't really know, do you?
I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless?
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street? To the
Fuck
exact
everything,
homeless
hobo cop.
Yeah, fuck everything, hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Oh man, can you? Oh, I don't think you could. Can you internalize hobo cop right now?
I'm conceptualizing something. Oh, I see. I can level something up. We'll keep that
you
point
can.
for when we need it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
yeah. I don't think you can do two at the same. Maybe you can actually. Now that I think about it, I think you can do two at the same time.
Yeah. Cool. There we go.
Actually, I lied. I think it just stopped doing processing the other one. Cause it like the.
No, it's still
Is
going.
it? I don't know.
It's still going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's still going.
We good then.
Never ever, baby.
Never ever, baby.
Forever ever.
I love the reptilian brain voice. It's so good.
It's soothing as fuck. It's soothing, but in like in a gross way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't.
Ooh.
Maybe you shouldn't.
No, we're doing that.
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course
Maybe you shouldn't.
This is your time to shine, Hobo Cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Go, Hobo Cop.
Did I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Oh shit! You know what? I think Inland Empire is probably my favorite.
Inland Empire's great.
This hasn't been emptied for over a
Inland
week.
Empire too.
It's. I remember us talking about it, but I don't fully remember.
It's literally
exactly
just
how the
instincts.
game describes it. But
we could actually go to it. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. I think in the other playthrough, I tried to put shit into shivers, which is raises the hairs on your neck, tunes into the city, and I think cool for city lovers, the wisest of the streetwise and the genuinely supernatural. Basically, the city tells you you have street smarts. Is basically what this boils down to. Inland Empire is literally just fucking.
yeah, the big thing about Inland Empire, it's like I'm looking up the wiki just to be sure of everything it says, and it's all about the wellspring of imagination, emotion, foreboding, and it's actually the quote-unquote thing that's animating the tie to talk to you and shit. Like your own like subconscious like fascination with hearing everything from the world has the inanimate objects talking to you.
Interesting.
Basically, Inland Empire is your imagination.
It's the empire in your head.
Yeah.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Oh, that's gross. Ugh.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search for food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
So, the reason why I said it, Inland Empire is my favorite is because I actually know what's in here. And knowing actually how the game ends, I know why Inland Empire is like, no, do not fucking do that. And I know it's in here because we got it on the last playthrough.
What's this?
Yeah. What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable look.
Are you gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you gonna make no?
Looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
It must have been cramming my fucking style. It must have been for building quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for great bloodletting to begin.
What are you talking about?
I speaketh the tongue.
Doeth thou also thorough inventories? You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
I will do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Hobocop style!
Wow. An Armistice caliber 50
Hobocop style.
Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
The fuck is a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'll sell it.
No, you won't.
Oh.
Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
Love it.
I was gonna say Hobocop paid off immediately, but it didn't.
Except it didn't.
It cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
I guess I'll take it. Obviously Kim is just like, all right then. Close
the
the lid.
container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Alright, let's leave. I'll sell it. No, the fuck you won't. There's none in there.
I'll sell it and not be Hobocop. If the problem is, you're still gonna be Hobocop.
Alright, let's give him back the keys. He's a
Can I
trash
help
container.
you?
Can I help you?
Listen, fucking fake ass Adam Driver. Here's
Listen
your
here, you
fucking
ugly
trash
ass
container.
noodlehead.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them in there, but maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
Maybe you
fugue
fucked
state's
up.
More your forte, officer.
Could someone in your staff have put them in there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper. with
Except it's
crime
not your
scene.
staff. You said so yourself.
Who else has the keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
So forget about it.
Thank
Don't
you,
worry about it.
Thanks. Let's talk about something else.
Yes.
By the way, I'm singing karaoke.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager.
I'm fucking do it.
In the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Volition and the Empire was like, oh hell yeah, we are.
But I just love the idea of a sad banger.
It's a banger, but it's sad.
I put my
It's
hands
fucking
up, they're playing my song. Butterflies fly away.
It's like "Coming in the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins. That's a sad song, but also a banger.
Hey, speaking of that song, my mom wanted me to tell you that she heard that song the other day and thought of you because I told her it was one of your favorite songs.
Dude, that song fucking is amazing. I also appreciate how Drum was like, your body is ready, sire.
Check your inventory one more time for me. Yeah, you can actually like interact with the with your shit. I would do that because then you get something that helps you out.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
I love listen, flavor text is not necessarily it's not necessary for everything, but I do love it. It's really nice.
Gross.
It's a metaphor for you.
Thanks.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Look into its blue heart.
There's not an option for that, Logan.
It's opening it basically.
Yeah, I know.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Is voila French?
It better. I don't know.
It sounds like
I don't know where it came from.
Voila, yeah, it's French.
Yeah, it sounds like
I just knew it was a thing. I don't know where it came from. I'm not a language person.
Biting down.
You're a theater person.
I'm a theater person. I talk. I don't fucking
Dude,
speak other languages.
I'm not a French person either.
You're more French than we are.
To the clip.
Only marginally.
The surface is interrupted.
I've sang in other languages. Don't ask me what I said.
Rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Lieutenant, what the fuck is this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Alright,
This
to your
means
car.
You can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Thanks.
Okay.
while a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight.
Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol.
Great.
And covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Sorry, I heard a noise and I couldn't tell. It was like a really weird growling noise. Couldn't tell if it was my stomach or if it was the cat.
I was about to say, did you die? I was like, did the stream freeze?
I was just gonna let it go and see how long it went for us to be entirely quiet.
Although the stream is tweaking.
Oh no. Don't
Wait,
be tweaking.
It doesn't look like it is.
Well, OBS is telling me that I'm dropping all kinds of frames.
It ain't tweaking, but it's tweaking.
It looks fine on Twitch.
Well, we are standing here stationary. Yeah, it says
Okay, we'll do something.
I'm trying. It's literally telling me right now that I've dropped. Out of all the frames that I have about 10% actually going through.
Huh.
I meant like do something in the game. Then one of us can look at it on Twitch and be like, oh, it looks like shit.
It looks like I fixed it. Whatever happened.
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure if I completed them though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of fucking mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them. Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There's a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
Yo, Snoop has a fiction now?
Yeah.
Oh, it's written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM. right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Haha.
I seem to have made a case the square bullet hole murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that to amuse myself.
Wild. That's wild.
That's the real thing too.
I pray his
Well,
loved ones
okay.
never find
I think you have to be that kind of person in order to do that for a long time.
Yeah, because you
like,
fucking go
imagine
crazy.
a coroner. A coroner has to dig around in a person's body and find out what's wrong with them. You think they haven't joked about throwing a spleen at each other? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like
that shit's got to be wild.
I'm not sure. I know for a fact Abby didn't watch the show, but do you remember the show Psych?
Yes.
The coroner in that show, his name was Woody, and he was the most off-kilter person out of all of them. But then again, he was around dead bodies all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So I mean,
God.
yeah, you'd have to be.
I can't remember what show this was from, but there's another show where someone's doing an autopsy on a body and like, man, he ate a lot of pizza. Like a lot of pizza. Fuck, I want pizza now. And they order a pizza.
What the
while working on the body.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Damn. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to the paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
I like that line. That's nice. Cross out the ones you've already
A
finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Shit on a stick. Setting sun. Fury's at home in the mirror. The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
He sounds so excited.
Yeah, he's actually into it now.
Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Hey, you leveled up again. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm done expecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Yeah, so you still haven't done all of them. Like, Christ.
Can I read the case files, please?
It's proving to be harder than expected.
Up your logic. Also, your logic was down because of your shit you were doing. Thought cabinet.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Can...
Yeah, just up your logic and you can do it again. Or nah.
Can I do that now, though?
Yeah, I think you have 2 points. Like
No, I mean,
you
like,
have
can I
one-
go?
oh,
Can I
okay.
go? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh,
So I
okay.
can't literally do it now. So I have to put it away and open it again, right?
Or go through another thing and then do it.
It's the ledger you found.
No, I can literally just put it back and
Cabbage
open
of
it again.
papers hanging from the board. Yes, at
I would have
last,
loved if you still failed.
You find a way to piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. HDB 41, date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700.
Wait, isn't that officer and precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
And HDB.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Did you ever find out his initials?
Imagine if your name is
Yes.
actually Harry.
I think it is actually Harry. Yeah.
It is Harry. If you want, I can just say his name because we'll
Yeah.
find
No.
out here
I
soon.
mean, I already knew his name was Harry.
Harry Dubois.
Abby, are you looking at the stream?
Yeah,
Is it tweaking?
it looks fine. Well, I mean, I can't really tell because you're not doing anything besides staring at options. But I looked at it after you said it was dropping frames earlier, and like it's dropping a couple, but it's not like unwatchable.
Why is it doing that? There's literally no one in the house.
Shit
You're
is
in the
tweaking.
Hold on, I need to check something. Let's do this. Hold on, one moment. It's not the internet. Is it my computer? No, I mean, my task manager says I'm not using a lot of my CPU. Why is it doing that?
Yeah, you freaking out.
In my settings? I didn't change my settings. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to deal with that. That's weird. Because now it's fine. Now it's just chilling.
I got nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with. But it's the one you got. So sorry. Yeah, we're staying out of this business for now. HDB is bad news for next year. It's shit.
Bad news.
So my man, my instinct was like, nope, you don't want to know shit about yourself. This is not something you need right now, okay?
Yeah, don't bother with this shit at all.
Don't do it. How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
The unsolvable case. The square bullet hole murders. So one of those. Which one do you want to hear about, Logan?
Which one? I love the murder at the hookah parlor.
Okay, Abby, which one sounds interesting to you?
The couch one.
Okay,
well, let's just go through all of them.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. Cause of failure, rent too high. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People call it
Man,
that
fuck the
thing
bourgeoisie.
and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2
Antoine,
days, the
we are
station's
the
complaints desk
bourgeoisie.
gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Read on.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41 which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options. A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc upon the middle class.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter, and agreement as well.
Okay,
what do you want to tackle next?
We will come back to these. Those actually took a while.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of
Now browse through the rest, because you still got stuff to do in this ledger.
Yeah. Let's look at the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What type of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Gotcha.
You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Okay. Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague.
Station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Age, sex, language.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people.
I said
Fines
language,
for
I meant
wrongdoers,
location.
interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
Jesus.
The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What'd you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands. U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Let me open this bitch.
Is not what you end up doing.
Okay.
You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some. Then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Okay, well, guess we're not opening it.
Nope.
You gotta lick the pussy.
The acidic stench of rotten food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Nice.
Lovely.
I think you can.
An
Oh
intricate
wait, you
web
probably
of
can't equip
blue
it yet. Never mind.
lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
Who are you?
Gone.
Okay, what's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Ooh.
Someone who knows about history could tell you. It's just
Yellow
a
mug.
racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's a lot to read into here, actually.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
The mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use this example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash, which is the funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Oh God.
How's it going?
In the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
I like how the mug is like, bitch, are you stupid?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I think we're done in this.
You have tools? Can you want to equip a tool in here? What the fuck? Stop making him wig out.
Or keep doing it.
Nah, I don't need to do anything here.
I will say again, this stuff is nice unless you're gonna get levels up. It doesn't matter to look at it.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
All right.
I was thinking about what could I level up because I had the point, but now I keep forgetting that I shouldn't level anything up until I need to level something up.
All right, now what do you want to do?
Save the game at end stream.
Okay. You're almost done with Hobo Cop.
How do I save? Oh, escape. That's right.
Yep. Golly
All right.
gee.
That's gonna do it for this stream. Will we continue playing this? Probably. When? I don't know.
Eventually.
Maybe next week. Maybe Tuesday. Who fucking knows? Yeah. We'll see you whenever things happen.
Yep.
Goodbye.